welcome back to my channel. So I did mention in one of my previous videos I did do a little bit of a Colourpop haul, and I thought I would show you everything I got and swatch some things and stuff like that. I also mentioned I think that I just picked up eyes and lip stuff because I'm trying to keep the skin portion. I kind of like the stuff I've got for skin makeup, like concealers and stuff like that, and I'm trying to keep it more clean beauty as much as I can, just to help my skin. I've got a few things I do really love that aren't clean beauty, but for the most part I keep it very natural on the skin. But for eyes and lips, I kind of, at the moment, I'm happy to go a bit, to stick with just the cruelty free stuff, and it means I can go a bit more colourful on the eyes and lips and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to start with the eye portion first. So I picked up one palette, and it's one of the small palettes. This is their wet palette. I believe it's in collaboration with Bretman Rock, but I really love the blues in it. I'm kind of into the blues and green eyeshadows at the moment. I've kind of really gone off, not gone off, but I don't really reach for or go when I'm buying new makeup look at neutral eye palettes anymore. They just don't excite me, but colourful ones do. So this is a blue one. It's one of their smaller palettes, but it's a great travel size. I can't get it out. So it looks like this, so very small, and it's got 8 eyeshadows in there. It doesn't have a mirror or anything like that, but I think it's because it's so small. I have had a little swatch of everything already and kind of have a little play just because I couldn't wait. But yeah, this is what this palette looks like. Really beautiful blues and stuff like that. I've got a couple of other blue eyeshadows actually as well. Seems swatched really nice. I haven't actually played with it on the eyes, but I'll swatch a few for you now. So I really like, so you've got I'm Chillin', Lol I'm Crying, let's go with Mood, and the one that I think is amazing is Thicken. It's a very different formula to the rest of them. It's almost like a wet foil. I will do close-ups and stuff. So that's 4 of the shadows. Oh, that's a pretty one. But look at this one. It just looks amazing. That silver one just looks incredible. So yeah, I'm really excited to play around this. I did actually get a request to do it in more like greeny blue, kind of mermaid sea inspired makeup look. So I've got a few products here that I can definitely use to play around with that. So that will be a look that I'll be doing very soon. So yeah, I'm really excited to play around with this palette. I think there's one other thing that I got that was in a collaboration, and this is one of the Kathleen Light's Colourpop's pigments. So this is when she did the Zodiac ones. Now, I'm not necessarily into kind of star signs and stuff like that, but I thought it would be quite fun to pick one up. So I did pick up the crab because my star sign is Cancer. So, and actually this is quite a cool looking coloured one actually. So this is what it looks like. Oh, see, on camera that's looking a bit green, but in person it's kind of got white with bits of purple. I can see it's looking quite green in the viewfinder. So I think it's going to be like a nice duochrome type pigment. I don't know how else it's going to swatch. I think you do need some kind of base for this. I'll see if I can get a little swatch going. Yeah, that's, see, on camera it looks green, but in person it has more, I can see more purple, so it's definitely one of those like duochrome ones. I thought the colour looked really pretty, and it made sense obviously to get the crab as my star sign is Cancer. Okay, so I did get quite a few Supershock shadows. I did used to have a couple, and then I think I got rid of them because they were quite old. So I don't actually have that much Colourpop stuff. At the moment I've got a couple of the Ultra Satin lips, but I kind of don't really have anything else. That's why I kind of wanted to have a little play with this. So I've got 6 Supershock eyeshadows. So they were having free international shipping, which is why I got quite a bit. So this is the shade Milky Way, which is pink, but it's got a blue shift to it, which I just thought looked really cool. So none of these colours are really kind of neutrals at all. They've all got something quite unique about them, I think. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, blue running through the pink. It just makes something a little bit different, and you can be more creative with it, and I think it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I've got plenty of neutral palettes where I can incorporate it in with that, so it's quite fun to pick up things. I've got pops of colour to make a look more fun. So next is the shade Issa. Again, it's quite a dark one, but it does have a bit of a shift to it. It's purple, but it has a blue kind of shift to it. So you see, quite a few of these are perfect for that makeup look that was requested. Ooh, so that's that one there. That has actually slightly mixed in with the loose pigment, but you can kind of see the shift. That's really beautiful. And they feel really nice and soft, the texture of these, which I really like. So I've got the shade Paradox. This one here, it's a bit more of a warmer red tone, kind of burgundy colour. This doesn't really have a shift to it, it is kind of one colour in it. So let's have a swatch. Yeah, these feel like so soft. That's really pretty. Yeah, it's kind of more like an orangey brick red type colour. Oh, this one's really pretty. This is the shade Don't Leave, which is a very vibrant pink colour. Again, this is a matte one, there's no shift, duochrome shift in it, although it does look like in the viewfinder from here. It's not, it's a matte, well, it might be a satin actually, but it's not a duochrome, it's just one pink colour. That's really, again, really beautiful. Let's cut that there, really, really pretty. Another one that actually worked really well for that bluey green look that I'm going to do soon is the shade Cusp. This is really pretty. This is a green, but it has got a metallic kind of finish to it. Really, really, really pretty. I'm going to use my other hand now because I'm running out of room. That's what it looks like. They're really pretty. And I can imagine when they're used wet as well, they'd be really intense and really beautiful. I got is a shade Bouncy, which looks super cool. I think this one was on sale as well, which is why I picked it up. So kind of, I guess it's a more neutral tone of one of all of them because it's bronzy. But actually when you swatch it, there is a little bit of other colours involved in there, not just a bronze. I know it looks quite bronze on camera. But if you look up close, there's bits of shimmer of pink in there and a little bit of purple as well, which is going to look really pretty on the eyes and make it slightly different because it's got those different tones in it as well. But again, a really, really beautiful colour. Okay, so I did pick up one of the Creme Gel colours just because I really wanted to get back into gel liner. They make great bases as well for eyeshadows, but I didn't actually want to go for black for this one. I wanted a slight colour. So this is Besto. It's not like a bright colour, it's actually like a dark wine colour, although it probably will come out quite black on camera. But I wanted something that wasn't black but still quite dark. So yeah, this is more, trying to see. Yeah, it's like a browny wine type colour instead. And actually I also got a comment on my Urban Bible video because I mentioned that Oath colour that's like duochrome. That didn't kind of wow me, but underneath, on top of a base, sorry, like a gel liner, it looked really beautiful. So I did get a request to show that off on camera, so I'll involve that and the palette together so I can really show the Oath colour off, but I think that worked perfectly, as well as a gel liner as well. But I just think sometimes it's quite nice to have something, an eyeliner that's not black necessarily, like a brown, or even a dark purple or dark blue. I think it can look really, really nice. I did pick up 3 of their Creme Gel Liners as well. I got it in, oh, if I can get them out, DTLA, which is just a really dark kind of well no, it's a dark navy blue really. Again, it's going to look quite black on camera, but it's just a dark blue. So again, it's something just a bit different from black. So the other one is actually a white. This is the shade Exit. I always think it's quite nice to have white eyeliners are really kind of, they're great, especially when I do my special effects stuff or like my pop art stuff. Just great to get some highlight details in there, but also quite cool to pop in the waterline if it's like for a 60s look. It can really open up the eyes, or if you're doing kind of that cat eye effect. I just think it's always quite nice to have a white eyeliner in your collection. And like I said, I just really want to try these gel eyeliners out because I've heard they're meant to be really good. And the final colour, which I think would look really cool with that palette actually, and also just for summertime, is the shade Punch, which as you can see is a yellow colour, and I just think this will look so cool, especially when we get more into summer, but even into spring as well. They feel really nice and creamy. They look really pigmented. Obviously I haven't actually popped them on my eyes yet and stuff, so I can do little videos obviously featuring all these things as well. But I just thought it might be quite fun. It's a really easy way to add a pop of colour, and I have heard really great things about these creme gel liners, pencil liners and stuff, and yeah, like I said, easy, quick way of adding a pop of colour to a look. So that's all the eye products. Now I did get some, like I said, lip products. I got one of the ultra blotted lips because I really wanted to try those out. Like I said, I used to have a lot of the ultra matte lips, but having tried other formula of liquid lipsticks and matte, I actually think they're quite drying on the lips. And I found like my Dose of Colours one I actually prefer. And like I said, I've got some of the ultra satin lips that are really comfortable, but I really wanted to try the ultra blotted lip. And I actually have this one on my lips today. So I got the shade Slide, which as you can see is a nice pink colour. And basically, it's, the way I can describe it, it's like a lip stain that dries matte. But I'd say it's more pigmented than lip stain. So it hasn't got, it's not opaque like a liquid lipstick. It does, you could definitely see through it. It's got some, yeah, slightly transparent to it, which I really like. It goes on really nicely, really easily. Like I said, it's got a decent amount of pigment, but it's not super opaque or anything like that. And actually, they're super comfortable. You almost can't feel them on your lips as well. And yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I've worn this all day so far. So it's been comfortable. It's lasted really, really well. I'd really love to get like a raspberry kind of coloured one and then pop it just in the centre, like centre of the lips, to give that kind of, it was like a Korean, like the Korean Beauty, where they have just like the inner part of the lip with a bit of colour. I think that looks really pretty, and these are great formulas to try and do that with, I think. But yeah, it feels extremely comfortable on the lips, these, so I really, really like that. And then finally I got 3 of their Lux Lipsticks. So I got the shade Name Drop. I think I got 2 nudes and then 1 red. So it comes in packaging like this. It feels quite heavy, this lipstick actually, which is quite nice. This is, yeah, Name Drop. So a classic kind of nude colour. Feels really nice and creamy. I think they are meant to be a matte formula, but it does seem to have like a slight satin finish to it, so it probably make it quite comfortable on the lips. Again, I haven't tried, so I wouldn't know for sure. And then the other nude one is called Still Crazy. So that's a much deeper rose tone nude, I'd say. That one's a bit more peachy. This has a bit more of a rosy brown undertone to it. Again, really pretty. And the slightly more colourful one is the shade Solo. And this actually says it's a velvet blur. The other ones didn't say that on it, so I don't know if that means it's a slightly different formula to the rest. Same packaging though, really pretty again. But it's just a beautiful kind of pink toned red. It's got a slightly like blue undertone, which is really a nice kind of red to go for. But it looks really pretty, and I do love red lipsticks, so I'm excited to play around with that. So my hands are now a complete mess, but yeah, I'm really excited to play around with these products. Like I said, they were having like a free international shipping week or 48 hours, and I just kind of really fully took advantage of that. So I'm really excited to actually properly play with these, because like I said, apart from this lip, I've only really swatched the rest of the stuff and things like that, so I'm excited to give it a play. Like I said, someone did request like a bluey green look, so I will incorporate definitely the palette and maybe some of that Supershock eyeshadows in with that look to create that look. And then also someone asked about and then also I'll use the Creme Gel eyeliner for that kind of duochrome Bible palette that I was mentioning earlier as well. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to try all this. And let me know if you've tried any of these products, and let me know your thoughts. Are there any that you would really like to try out, and is there anything specifically that you're desperate to see me use in a look or something like that? yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. I haven't really done a haul in a long time, but I just thought it might be quite cool to show off what I got and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.